do it in the future, or maybe in
I don't think you should.
yeah, I've been
Unless you want to have fun
Everybody
with
go
it,
over.
you know what I mean? I don't think you should. If you
Yeah,
know-
man, it was a little weird. It was a little weird,
We're
like.
gonna bring out a prank show soon, man. Spidey, they were promising
Wait,
you guys. They're all
are we,
asking
is this
for pranks.
wait, is this thing on? Hold up. I don't know if this is thing on. Is
We'll
this thing
probably
on?
bring out pranks for you tomorrow or the day after during the day. We'll go to City, all of us,
Chat.
and we'll do pranks.
I don't know if this thing is on.
I'm gonna get it back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it is,
Every
I
day
think.
during the day and this at night, you know? Share it like yellow. Alright, let's go team. Alright, I'm gonna end this live. I'm gonna end this live here, 160, and I'll come over there. Alright, let's go guys, I'm ending the live here, 160
Laura.
people, please go over to YouTube.
Yo, Paxo.
Everyone come
Yeah,
over,
I see you in the chat.
go over to YouTube. I want you all over to YouTube. I'm gonna take this live right now, 160 people go over. Tonight's episode will
Chat.
be brought to you by Slammy King and
This is the content right here. Oh, 91 views.
Make sure that you all subscribe to Spidey on YouTube
Dude.
and Slammy King. And Slammy
I think he's doing his TikTok. He's doing his TikTok, guys.
Slammy King and Slammy King 2. Everyday uploads on Slammy King 2 at the moment. Everyday uploads on Slammy King 2.
Wow.
I'm going to end the live now. We just want to go over there. Tonight's episode will be about
Guys,
drugs.
I'm going to what tonight's episode? This is all my reckons tonight's episode is gonna be about gangs, drugs, violence, fucking
Drugs, gangs, violence.
Drugs, gangs, violence.
And the squad in jail. And the sniffer dog raiding us all the time. And just
Bro,
some quirky,
that's
funny
crazy.
things to happen and that happen in jail that are gonna make you laugh so much. And a lot of violence. So, 150 people, I'm ending it now. Come over to that live right there. See that live there? That's the one I'm looking for. Alright guys, see you all soon. Share, like. It's starting over there in approximately 2 minutes. I ended it here. And now, what if he's on? They'll stay here, you know? So not you know? So because I end it, it's better that they'll all go there, you know?
these
When we-
chicken nuggets are
when we reverse it and he comes to do something with me the other way, to do something like that, across one, you know?
Did you say the 10th episode is gonna be like me interview me or
Yeah,
something like that
I'm
or?
gonna interview Ben, I'm gonna interview you.
Oh.
8th episode, Ben, 9th episode you, and then
Oh, the 9th episode.
season finale is the big one. where
Season finale.
I'll talk about everything, and then I'll bring you all in to sit with me, and we'll all talk together as a whole team. You know what I mean? That way we sit down.
Yeah, bro.
Alright, here we go.
I don't know.
I'm gonna end. You got your pole, your stick?
Yeah, I do actually.
Let's get.
He's persistent, bro. Non-stop. Look at him.
Yeah, don't worry about him.
Look at Owen. He's
Don't worry about him. He's trying to stop the show, so it's all about him.
Yeah.
It's not all about him. We've got our own show happening, man. We've got 1.6 million followers. Go take them somewhere, bro. The Spidey's got hundreds of thousands of followers. Spidey's got
That's funny, man.
registered.
That's funny.
Registered. He's got 200,000-300,000 followers, and he's got another 500,000 followers that are just floating around. I'm the same. I've got 500,000 followers floating around everywhere because I've got banana 30 accounts, bro.
When we see the guys, chat, are we doing this again? Don't do this again. Are we actually muted, guys? Come on.
Alright.
Don't try me, guys. Yeah.
I'll give you that stick. Drove it outside.
Dude, they're telling me I'm muted, dude, but I don't know. Yeah, could you please check if I'm muted?
You sure what?
The sound on my live stream.
Sound? Oh.
Yeah, they're saying there's no sound. It was weird. The start of yesterday's live stream had no sound.
The first 5 minutes was no sound. I think that thing that you put in your ear, sometimes when you play with it, it goes on and on and on. You know, the headphone thing?
Oh, my Apple headphones.
Maybe it's that. I think that's what makes it happen. What it is. Like I said, I'm gonna go to YouTube to check it. You seen it? Is there sound?
Okay, I'm just getting a confirmation. Old. No, you're not. You're OG. Okay, okay, I just got trolled by Jesse here.
Is there sound?
Jesse was just trolling me. Yeah. Jesse was trolling me. Yeah.
It's lagging a little bit.
Huh?
Oh,
can
should
hear
be
you.
good. Yeah.
I can hear you.
No, it's people.
Cool, guys. Cool.
2, 2, 3.
Oh, good already. Great.
Can I just turn the volume down on that, please?
Alright, we ready?
It distracts me. Oh yeah, flip the camera on.
All right, here we go. Guys, we're doing something a bit different today. What we're doing is everybody come into the chat, brought to you by Slammers Knockout Productions and Spidey's Knockout Productions. This is the ultimate duo. We will be conquering Australia and the world. How will we be doing this? We'll be starting here, the next couple of months doing stuff here. Then we're going to shift as a team as we grow together and go interstate and move as packs. And we're going to fucking start our own little crime gang, but it's not going to be a crime gang. It's going to be a goodie gang. It's going to be a goodie gang where we do legitimate stuff, but we're tough cunts and we train all our soldiers to fight kickboxing and be machines, bro, because that's what we are. We're all good fighters, so we want to be good with our hands. We don't want to use weapons, and we want to be good people. We don't want criminal gangs. We want to start a movement of brotherhood. No trouble. But anyone fucks with us, bro, it's all Gonskis, bro. Oh, yeah. We're going to go around Australia and we're going to go do comedy acts and pranks and Middle Eastern gangster stories.
It should be good. If you change your the quality, change the video quality, it should be. You're good stuff.
Alright, no worries. Guys, we're trying to do something a bit different today. Spidey approached me and said that he wanted to ask me more questions during the episode, and he said that he wanted to jump in and just ask me random questions because sometimes he'll forget what to ask me at the end of the episodes or something like that, whatever. So I said, yeah, no worries, you can do that. So he'll probably just jump in and ask me questions. Now when he does, I want everybody to make sure you remember what the last thing I was talking about, because I forget really easily. But they'll remind me anyway what I was talking about. And that's it, yeah. Alright. Alright guys, you ready? Yep. All good?
Yep.
How's the recording studio?
Take away Slammers Knockout Productions.
And Spidey's Knockout Productions. Yola. Alright guys. Well, Slammer King has been in jail for a good 9-10 years of his life. And today, I thought instead of talking about gangs and craziness and shootings and stabbings and blah blah blah, screws, I'll also talk about the gangs in jail. I'll talk about the nationality. Show up, bro. You know why he's ringing your number? So guys, Luke Irwin's just been the best guys trying to get into our clout. You know how it is, you can see big things happening because he's got a big following, and you can see that the structure we've got is going to go a long way. So he's trying to get in there, stuff it up, slow it down. Silly cunt. Huh?
No, should be good. Should be good volume now. I got a mod check.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. All right. I'll tell you about the time I started off in about 2011, 2012, around then. Well, I think it was 2014, 13. About the time when I went in for Natasha. I went in, and as I was sitting there on remand, I was waiting. A couple of months. I had a Turkish fucking cellmate. He was a gun. His name's fucking Bullet. He's a fucking tough Turk cunt, bro. I'll introduce you to him, bro. He's in Sydney. He gets on everything. He's crazy cunt. You'll love him too, bro. He's fucking awesome. He's a big tough cunt too. He's got a good heart, and he's my best friend, Turkish friend ever. You know, like we've never ever backstabbed each other. We've had a few goes with each other, punch-ons, but we're like that, bro. If he's out there, say it. A big shout out to Say Bullet, the king, one of the toughest Turks I've ever met. I'll come and introduce Spidey to you in Newtown, bring him down to you. He lives in Newtown, you know, you like to go there.
Yeah, Newtown's cool.
Feral cunts down there, crazy cunts.
Yes, it was pretty cool there.
Yeah, I didn't mind it myself.
No, it was crazy, dude. I was walking down the street and then I got stopped by the police, searched by the police. You know, we thought you had a knife on you, got calls, and then 5 minutes down the road, I was
again.
Like, yeah, again, bro. Is there no like communication between them?
Bro. It's the people watching you that want you to like suffer, you know.
That was the fun.
All right, guys.
Take it away, bro. Take it away.
We were at the stage where I went in. I'm sitting there at the table. I'm hating life, like waking up, having coffee in the morning, 9, 10 o'clock, and you're staring around at all these ugly motherfuckers trying to rip all their heads off and go home, bro. You're looking at the cereal, and it's still stale cereal. You want to go eat eggs. You want to go home. You want to be with your family. You can't. So I'm sitting there, and in walks a screw like you would never understand. She was the ugliest looking motherfucker you've ever seen in your life. She was a cunt. That's how ugly she was. And it had to be the only ugliest, dumbest motherfucking screw was the one that was going to come and approach me and my friend. And what she approached us about, you wouldn't believe it. She was lesbian. And she overheard me saying that I had a big run in Oxford Street where the gay people are. And she was lesbian. So she walks past and she goes, oh, I read you in the newspapers the other day. She goes, so that's you, Slammer. I go, yeah, how are you? How you going? And she goes, I'm lesbian. What the fuck? Like, this screw's just come out. Like, usually they're fucking, like, standoffish with you. These screws just come out, blatantly told us that at 9 in the morning while no one else is, Wallah, look around. No one else is around except me and my Turk mate. Everyone's outside, we're sweepers inside. She's come up and said that to me and I'm going, why are you asking, why'd you disclose that you're lesbian? She goes, I want you to feel cool and relaxed about talking to me about what I want to ask you. I said, what's that? And then she goes, I want to get MDMA. And I said to her, what? I go, you want MDMA? She goes, yeah. I go, what for? She goes, because I want to have sex with my lover. I love to have sex with my lover. And I tried it once or twice and I got so horny, so mad. I couldn't believe that the screw was disclosing this stuff.
We get our reactions for it.
All, yeah. You should have another camera.
I can't believe I'm hearing this, guys. This is a crazy story.
I'm sure, I thought I'd give you a true life story about something that was not so grotesque, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something that can make you laugh a bit, you know? And it's a true story, so you can appreciate it, you know what I mean? Like, why would I say this, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I said, all I could see when she said that to me was bring me in everything. I want everything. That's all I could think of it. I didn't want to say anything to her, you know? So I'm sitting there going, so I had to figure out what was driving her, you know? And I got that straight away. And that's my world, you know? So I go, darling, you want some real MDMA? I go, I'm going to get you MDMA. I go, I'm going to send you to a flat in Punchbowl. When you walk into this flat, there's going to be all boys around, all baggies everywhere, a block here, a block there, this, that. I go, then you're going to know that you're in the Kemba Punchbowl. Anyway, so I sent it to a few of the boys, and I told them, listen, just look after her for me and I'll fix it up. So I paid them $200 and they gave her about 4 abtays, you know? So she got 4 abtays, she was happy. She went home, had them with a lover, she had a great time. She comes back the next day, she goes, oh my God, I'm still peaking till now. And that's when I saw my opportunity, because she was peaking and off her head. I knew, Glenn, that I could ask for what I wanted and I'd get it. Why? Because I knew that. Because she loved the MD so much, she needed me.
Oh.
So now that I know she needed me, it's time to tell her what I want, you know? Yeah. So she goes to the fucking place, she gets it, she comes back, she goes, oh my God, your friends, I walked in my fucking screw outfit. She goes, I walked in and there's like a pistol on the table. I go, were you scared? She goes, oh, I was shitting myself. She goes, but I knew that you would, you know, fuck me up, you know? I said, no way. I go, they'd rather profit from you than hurt you, you know what I mean? She goes, but they gave it to me for free. I go, no, they didn't. I paid for the cunt. And she goes, oh, yeah, okay. Anyway, she comes in, so I go to her, listen, this is the part where I can't say too much here. I said to her, anyway, can you, well, I can say a big letter on this. What do you call it? I go, can you get me an own fade? Can you get me a fucking a this, a that, a blah, blah, this and that? And she's like, yeah, no worries, I'll get you whatever you want. I said, no way, are you serious? That's shame. So fucking, she does, like, she keeps her words. Let's cut a long story short. She comes in, for 6 months, they did not know nothing. You know why? Because for 6 months,
Like
I would do everything in myself and I would never ever go out and take anything out with me or do anything. 6 months, I ran the whole jail. Why? Because I had the ultimate power. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, anyway, so ended up around about like 6 months later. I get called in by ICAC. You know ICAC? Independent Commission Against Corruption. They come in and they go, a baldy guy sitting at the table, he goes, hey mate, he goes, what's going on? Who's this? What'd you do with this girl? They go, what'd you do with this girl and what happened and blah, blah, blah. They go, your cellmate's already admitted that you fucking brought in this, you brought in that, and you brought in phones, and you had it for 6 months, and you've been running the jail through the drug supply. I don't know, I haven't. I don't know what you're talking about. You got evidence? No evidence? See you later. Are you gonna say something? No, fuck off. See you later. I walked out. Anyway, so when I got to yeah, they come in and raided us. They come in and raided us because they found out what happened. And when they come in and raided us, they found nothing in my cell at all. But then they went next door. They found 5 rubbish bags that big next door to my cell and next door to my cell on that side, on either side. 2 Aussies that haven't even got $30 in their account, never, like, don't get visitors, don't have money. And they both got 5 rubbish bags, more buy-up than the whole jail.
Pause real quick. I can remember them. I can remember it. I can actually remember them word for word. I actually can.
So then I get raided by them, and they find the rubbish bags. And they look down the toilets, they look everywhere, and they find a lot of drugs, you know. And it was like, they're going off with the guy. They're bashing him. Bro, they were that solid, those boys, because they have no money in their account. They have no one, but they know that the boys look after them. They got bashed, bro, to smithereens and didn't tell why my cellmate.
So we
not the term, the good one. He left, and another cellmate came, a different wrong, and he dogged on me, bro. I was spewing. But anyway, they raided. They didn't find nothing anyway, so they couldn't do nothing to me. At the end of the day, they grabbed me. They threw me to Segregation on allegations of drug dealing, but without any evidence. So they can leave me down here for months. And they fucked in Segregation.
I don't think that's on being on.
Anyway, so
this thing is on, bro. Hold on, guys. Is this thing on? Guys, wait, hold on. Guys, are we? Okay, yes, I think it's on. Yeah.
it's wrong.
Yeah, I didn't know if that thing was on, bro. The chat was frozen. The
No, it's on. It's on.
It's on. Yes.
So anyway, let's get
nice.
back to let's tell you a few funny stories about this, right? So then, I'll tell you a few funny stories. When we go to a cell, all right, when you get assigned a cell, when you first go to jail, you or anyone new going to jail, they put you straight in a cell with 4 people or 2 people. It's really annoying. So me, because I pray, and because the people they put you with, some of them are so dirty, they piss on the floor, they piss next to the toilet, you get up to go to the toilet, bang, you're standing on piss and stuff like that. It's absolutely terrible. So I'm always fighting with these people all the time and screaming at them and buzzing up and going to the officers, fucking get him out of here, I'll jump on his head, shit like that. It's really annoying. And then you got cunts that snore at night, all night. You know what I mean? You're always punching on the cunts all night, you know?
That's wild. Do you?
You what?
He said back when it was smoking.
Yeah, back then when it was smoking, yeah. So fucking, it's drawn.
Dude, that's fascinating. So you said you were moved there from into Segregation, and like I just gotta ask real quick, bro.
You go there.
People want to know, man.
Go for it.
Like, what was the question again? I've wrote it down, dude. I was basically just gonna write, is it true about dropping the soap in prison, bro? Like, if you drop the soap, like, is it? Do you pick it up or what?
If you drop the soap,
or do you just leave it on the floor and
picking
drop
it
it
up,
up,
bro. I wouldn't be picking up that soap, bro. Right. You got cunts that do life. Some of them fucking, you know. If you're young and you look fucking like they might be gay, or you might be, if you're gay, you like it. But I mean, like if you're someone that's really like fragile or something like that, and they see that and you're weak, cunts will come at you. They'll try it, but they won't do it in front of people. Like they'll wait, still they'll come and try it. You know. It just depends. It doesn't happen as much as what it used to though in the old days. Yeah. But also.
Thank you for answering the question,
Yeah,
bro.
no worries, bro. Also, when I went to Segregation, 3 months, bro. The first 2 weeks, no TV, no fucking, no TV, no jug, no kettle, no nothing, bro. You just sit there in the cell with nothing. They don't even give you a book to read. You sit there for 2 weeks just staring at the wall, bro. Can you imagine sitting for 2 weeks straight, staring at the wall, waiting for a TV to come?
Bro, that's fucked, dude. I'm
telling you, you hate life, bro. The mind wars that happen up here, bro. You start going mentally deranged. You start saying to yourself, I wish I was outside in the worst place possible because this is hell, mate. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't ever end up in jail, I'm telling you, man. Like, honestly, like, this is a good learning curve for all the kids that are watching me and the adults that haven't fucked up in their lives yet. If you go to jail, not just your normal rights are taken away, but everything about your life, like humanity, the way you talk, the way you act, the way people... Bro, you're just shoved into a place with 400 people that do your fucking head in, that every little facet is on show. If you go, look that way, he'll say to you, what are you looking at? If you look that way, cunts will go, why are you looking at my drinks for? You know, if you look that way, he'll say to you, what, you didn't save me some of your drawer? You didn't ask me. But just shit like that just happens all day. And the more weaker you are, the more innocent you are, the more it happens to you. The more stauncher you are, the more you get left alone, you know?
Can I ask another question before we get back to like how
yeah,
you
no
got
worries,
into
go,
Segregation?
just ask.
So like, what about the first time you saw someone get stabbed, bro?
Oh, that was like full on. The first time I seen someone get stabbed was like...
What happened to him? Did he die?
That,
or?
that was, no, he didn't die, but that was in 1995 when I seen that fight I told you about in the middle of the yard where the guy was hitting him, Scotty Simpson and Tom Wilson. In that time, about 95. No, I already told their names. Like, I'm talking about fights, punch-ons. Yeah, I've already spoken about this. I've got an episode about it with names, you know.
Okay.
We say names about everyone that's been convicted and that's already said their name in court. But people that, their stories, they haven't been caught by police yet, we don't say their names, we don't say their stories, you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, so guys, so you can ask any questions you want, bro. Just let me know.
Yeah,
I'll tell you a few funny stories. When I was in the cell a few times, they put me with someone that I didn't get along with, right? And I said to the guy, listen, brother, like he walks into the cell, right? I'll tell you, he looks at me, I'm like, hey, bro, do you snore? First question I ask, he walks in the cell, I go, sit down, bro. Do you snore? Yes. Do you snore heavy? Yes. That's a big problem, bro.
So we like kept up at night and stuff?
Wait, and then I look up and down at him and I go, you don't look very clean either, bro. You just got here after escort, you've been on an escort truck with piss everywhere on the escort truck. You gonna have a shower tonight? And then the bloke will go to me, no, I'm not having a shower. What do you mean you're not having a shower? What are you talking about, you're not having a shower? Fucking, bro, I don't want to smell you all fucking night. The room is that small, like the room,
Gangster.
Hey, bro, how you going, bro? How's things? How you, alright?
What are you doing?
How you doing, brother?
Oh, so I heard you're the gangster of the area.
We're shooting a video, gangster of the area, yeah, right. Anyway,
What does it do? The good stuff, dude. Yeah.
I do the gangster of the area, yeah, I wish. Actually, I don't wish anymore, bro. I just want to be straight now. I just want to be legitimate. I'm sick of that life. Anyway, but through telling these stories, bro, it's changing me in every way, man. It's making me human again, you know? Yeah.
Director.
Anyway, so
You know, I was also curious, bro. Like, thank you for like answering these questions, dude. Like, basically, like, what about like riots during in prison? What was it?
There's some big riots.
Okay, yeah. The first question was like the first time you saw someone get stabbed in prison.
Yeah, when I seen that guy get stabbed, it was 95. A bloke gets carried out. When Ivan Milat was sitting next to me, and I put that fucking the backpacker thing under his door, like, Samra, you come. He knew it was me. Anyway, he swallowed razor blades just to go to the hospital so that he could have a dessert, that guy, before he died. I swear, it's crazy. Anyway, so when that guy got stabbed, yeah, it happened pretty full on in front of me. I was like, what, 18 years old, 18. I'm in there, and a bloke just gets fucking, I'm sitting there watching, walks up in the middle of the yard to him, just goes from behind, right in front of me. Oh my God. It's funny, I was 18 years old. I'd seen cunts get stabbed before, but I mean, just seeing it in front of me in jail like that, seeing the guy drop, and he's just worthless, and no one's calling anyone for him. For 5 minutes, cunts are walking past him, up and down, like there's nothing wrong, bro. I swear, someone walked over him, like put his leg over him, I swear to God, to go, it was crazy. It was the worst, bro. It was the worst thing to see.
Is that what you're supposed to do? Like, not tell anyone. Like, if you see that.
Oh, the code, yeah, 100%.
I'll keep to yourself.
100%.
Okay.
They came in with tear gas after that and tried to put everyone on the floor so and see, is anyone going to snitch? I don't think anyone snitched, man. We're not there and then anyway, you know. But the story I was going to tell you, the funny story was about that guy before. This guy's name is Kennedy. He comes in, he's a big guy, tall guy, Aboriginal guy. Anyway, and he comes in and then I said to him, do you snore? He goes, yeah. I go, heavy? He goes, yeah. I go, and I asked him a few questions and he was full giving me evil looks, like he wasn't talking. I was talking to him with a bit of a smile, trying to be relaxed in himself. And he was like full fucking bitching up at me. I go, after when I told him the part, are you dirty? Because you stink, I can smell you. The cells are so small so you can smell them when they come off the truck, especially if they haven't had showers for weeks, you know. And I've got to sit next to him and he snores and he doesn't clean and he's dirty. And I get up later, halfway through the night, I left him. And halfway through the night I'll get up and there's piss all over the floor. You know what I mean? I almost stood on the piss. Motherfucker, get out of the cell now! You know me when I flick it. Motherfucker now! Get up and buzz up. And then he goes, no, I don't feel like buzzing up, I want to go to sleep because he was tired. You know? I go, you're not going to sleep, get up, I'm not going to fuck up. He goes, no, I'm going to sleep. He just turns around, bro. That's what he was. He turns around. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you scared? Like, oh, I might choke you at night. You know what I mean? I think you're a fuck, bro. Let's go. So I walked over, I grabbed him by the hair, like, and I reached him out of the bed from the hair, I swear to God. I reached him, dragged him all the way to the thing. And when I dragged him, you wouldn't believe it, bro. I go to him, press the buzzer. He goes, no, I'm not pressing the buzzer. But what do you mean? I'm trying to make you go out, so I'm about to knock you the fuck out. He goes, no, I want to sleep. He's crazy, bro. I'm dragging him by the hair on the floor. He's at the door saying that, you know. And then I go, all right, go over there and sleep. I go, but don't give me a headache anymore. Wait till I fall asleep. I don't want to hear snoring anymore. Tomorrow you're out. I want to deal with it just so it's over and go to sleep. Or kick him out, but he wasn't going. Anyway, then fucking, some of the Aboriginals, sometimes their minds can be like a bit kind of more like, you know. Anyway, he's like, no, I'm not going anyway. And then fucking, I waited, and then when I got up to piss, and he got up and came up behind me. Apparently, I heard later to grab something that was I automatically behind me. You know, I think it was a tissue or something like that. Like the toilet roll was behind me, and I was standing up pissing. But he got into my comfort zone, and I thought he was going to stab me or bash me from behind. So I just turned around and whacked him, bang, one knock you up, king in. And then he got up, and I go, just go buzz it, bro. He got up and buzzed it, and he went down. And bro, just the shit you have to put up with, cunts pissing on the floor, you know what I mean? Like snoring, it's a small space. Joe is the worst place to ever go to.
What does it mean to buzz it, dude? Does that mean
the buzzer means that you press the buzzer, you ask for the screws.
Okay, buzzer.
You know what I mean? The screws, yeah, and a lot of people use that to snitch, and they'll go like, oh, well, let's press the buzzer and snitch on snitch on this cunt that that hit me today. Say you don't want to tell on everyone in front of everyone during the day, because everyone's always watching someone there. You never get a free moment to breathe. So even if you want to tell on someone, you have to do it in a time when no one's watching and everyone's always watching. It's such a small place with people everywhere. You know what I mean? So yeah, the stabbings are bad. The gangs, guys, I'll tell you one thing. The gangs in Goulburn now are all split up into nationalities, the yards. Every jail has got normal fucking, we're all like normal, we all mix together. Lebos, Islanders, Aussies. But Goulburn, after the big riots that happen up there, and with the Aboriginals and all that stuff up there, they segregated. They made an Aboriginal yard. They made a fucking a Lebanese yard. They made an Aussie Asian yard. They made an Islander yard, and that's how they done it. So the Asians stayed with the Aussies. So the Asians were always on the gear. Heroin was just flooded in all the yard and the Asians would bring it in and give it to the Aussies just to get rid of it. And the Aussies would love it. You know what I mean? They give me one too. Anyway, so he ended up fucking.
Nice too.
Is any enough for you?
Yeah, that's okay.
You got one?
Yeah.
Anyway, so what was I saying, bro?
The riots, dude. Like going into segregation, yeah.
The what?
Going into segregation. You haven't finished that one yet, or
Huh?
you haven't finished that one yet, or
I didn't even remember.
the
what
riot. The riot.
The riot.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about
Yes,
riot.
pressing the buzzer and how you
Yeah,
can
pressing the
go
buzzer,
outside.
the riots.
People used to snitch and the gangs.
Yeah, people used to snitch, and
And
when
they
they get a
put
perfect
separate
moment, they
guards.
come into the cell. But even then, they couldn't snitch because they were sitting with someone else in the cell. But if they were by themselves, they probably could. You know what I mean? The snitching is a bad thing. Back in the day, 20 years ago, when me and Glenn were around, we had a thing. There was no snitching at all. Like there was maybe one every fucking 1,000. Now there's like.
Same as the fights,
know?
that was one-on-one.
Sorry.
Same as the fights, but normally one-on-one.
Yeah, they're always one-on-one. Now,
Yeah.
it does jumping, stabbings, bashing. There is no honour amongst police anymore. Nothing, bro, nada. It's the worst. Anyway, so segregation, Goulburn, it's segregated all up into yards, right? And because it's segregated up into yards, there's nowhere near as much fighting. You know what I mean? And then you've got the boneyarders and the people with protection. They're on the other side down the end. They're the people that are like rapists, pedophiles, dogs, crown witnesses, people that snitch, stuff like that, you know? So they're always on the other side and they're always swearing.
Wait, so you said pedophiles, like people who snitch, and then you said crown witnesses. What's that?
A crown witness.
I guess I can look it up afterwards.
A crown witness is someone that goes snitches on
very
their
big
mates.
snitch.
Oh.
Yeah, like say we're together as a crew. We're a set of boys now, and if we go do a crime together, you become my co-offender.
Oh.
And then when we go to the police station, if they put you in a cell, me in a cell, and they come into you and go, Slammer just told us is the same thing TikTok do with us. You know, everyone snitches on each other. You know, everyone tries to turn you against each other in the comments. Same thing. It's the exact same thing as TikTok comments. Exactly.
And snitching.
Yeah, TikTok comments are all snitches. They all snitch on each other. And they all just want to get a rise out of each other. And they all just want to see who gets the best comment and who gets the most likes. It's a game of chaos and shit. And you're all fighting for the money pot, aren't you? It's the money pot. Huh? The money pot is what it's all about, that's right. And I'm telling you from now, guys, that is like, fuck, bro. Like, being in Goulburn was always like overwhelming.
How long were you there for, bro? In Goulburn?
On and off, probably 2 years on and off, but most of the time I done in segregation because every time they bring me out in the yard, I'd always fucking bring in, you know, like, I'd always bring in this and bring in that, so they deemed me as a security risk. When I came in and the officers had put me in and go, Slammer, we've raided you 50 times in the last 6 months and haven't found one bud, mate. And we know you're bringing in that much drugs into the jail that you're fucking supplying half the jail. And you're making big money in outside accounts. I go, what are you talking about? I go, that's an allegation. That's not true. Have you got evidence? No. See you later. We also know you've got 2 phones hidden in the yard. We've got the mobile finder. We always get close to finding it, then you take it off. Bro, there's a million things that they used to come up.
This is crazy, guys. No, this is not the Mackey's playground, guys. This is no playground around here, guys.
Look, I saw someone, why is slapping the Macca's playground?
Where's the fucking playground, bro? Where's the playground?
Jamie's not turning
It went away.
Turn it around.
Someone went away. You have to like swipe all the way out.
How much is that? Viewers, I said the viewers. 400 it said.
321.
It said 400 before. But good on you, man. That's good. Thank you for all coming in and enjoying our show, man. Spidey, really love you guys. This is a 10 series episode, 10-part series. And after this series, I was talking to Spidey and he told me that he had a surprise for us and he's going to do a 10-part series himself and he's going to switch it around and I'm going to be the co-host and he's going to be the main person in the show. So I don't know what he's doing.
Dude, I don't know if I can like talk like public speaking.
You will. He said
yeah.
he's going to surprise us. He's thinking about doing a big plot and a big series for all you Spidey Taran fans. Don't sit there being upset thinking, oh, Slammer's up there now, we're not seeing Spidey do as much. You're wrong. Because Spidey's bringing out a series after my one. My one will finish in 2 weeks. Next 5 days, there's 5 episodes, another 5 days. Then we've got 10 episodes from Spidey to whatever his niche is and what he wants to do. And he's promised me he's bringing out something big, different, compact, a million different things in one. He's very articulate and he studies all day. He's got the biggest, if I show you the messages he sends me, I read them all.
Yeah, dude, I've been using AI guys, yeah.
Yeah, he's full on, mate.
Two AIs, yeah.
I'll show you the last message I got off him. Just quickly, I'll flash it.
Someone put me onto co-host, guys, I think it's called.
Alright, this guy,
Oh yeah, dude.
this guy is always working around the clock for you guys. And he's always, alright, trying to get you great content.
Dummy content, yeah.
Alright, look at this. Look what he wrote to me here. From there, alright, look at this. Right,
Yeah.
look what he
Yeah,
wrote here.
guys.
Wait, I'll show you something. Wait. Your life is cheap here. No, wait.
Yeah, bro.
Wait.
Everybody
Everybody just wants to be noticed more. People look better. Connections everywhere. Everybody just wants help. It's a yes. It's a question.
It's a yes or no question. Answer the question. It's a yes from me, but not to that.
100%.
Shit, but yeah,
And this is what I
yes
like
from
the
me.
best. This is the way I like the best. Look at that part there. I put a like on it straight away. I love that. Look what he writes here. Betrayal can have profound psychological effects, often leaving lasting emotional scars. Here are some key impacts. Just that, if you said it in a fucking mad clip, it would turn it hectic just with those phrases.
Yeah, bro. It's like
You know what I
education,
mean?
bro.
Yeah,
Like,
and then he answers it with all these questions. Here, look.
because I remember you were telling the story about like how you got kidnapped by the Turkish mafia, bro, and like
That's right.
how you got
You're
like, betrayed by
Turkish.
yeah, bro. I'm like,
A lot of your roots
yeah, Turkey, bro.
go back to your roots back in the ancient fucking mafia days, back in your hometowns. Yeah. Anyway, he's very, very articulate and very smart and intelligent. So us working together now, you think it's not good, a lot of people, but it's great because it's going to bring out best in him, best in me, you know? Yeah, so I can't wait to see what he brings out with his new series and what it's going to be about. He hasn't even told me what the subjects are going to be about, but I'm thinking that he's going to try to delve into his life because a lot of people have asked me, we want to know who the real Spidey is before we came. I've seen that a lot of questions online since I've been on We want to know what Spidey was like before he came to TikTok.
Oh,
A lot of people want to
cool.
know that. And then I reckon you should do something like a life story where you tell them what you were like before,
Yeah.
do some reenactments with me, and some posts about you, and then do a middle one where you got to when you first came to TikTok, and then where you're at now, and then where you want to be later, and then make episodes up and detail them. And what I'll do is I'll be your co-host, and I'll sit down and I'll listen to your stories and I'll ask the questions. That way your fans will get exactly what they want.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm like ready to do my story, but it'd be cool to have like guests, like special guests on the channel, and
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
that
awesome.
too. That too. Yeah, it's still very what do you call it? Still just talking about it all. You know, it's still. But us being together, we're starting to come up with bigger plans and do bigger things. As of today, from today, that's why I've stayed longer with Spidey tonight. Tomorrow, I'll come back and I'm going to spend even more time. And the day after, we're going to be doing a lot more stuff together. Like, you know, I only left him for the last 4 or 5 days because of all the coppers that came from everywhere and the impact it had on my mum, my dad, my whole family still reeling from it. It's not easy, guys, having the coppers rock up to your house 10, 15 times. She's an old lady, you know, she's 84 years old. Like, it really put her into mental illness, stress. So that's where I've been the last 4, 5, 6 days trying to repair all that. That's why I've been away from Spidey a bit. And, you know, Glenn's been hanging out with Glenn and my other friends, and he's doing some soldier things, mate. He's a fucking soldier. Don't worry about that. Anyway, so I just want you to be, you know, take it easy on him, team, please. Please, Team Spidey.
cheers.
Take it easy on him.
Comments, guys. What's up? Comments.
He loves you guys with a
Yeah,
passion.
guys,
And
W chat,
he
yeah,
puts
everyone in
it-
the chat.
and I'm going to be doing TTS with him a lot more from now on my own one and on his one. I'll be doing on, but he set it up for me on my one too. But
Very
I like to do it mainly with him because I have more fun with him, you know what I mean? Because when I'm away from him, I just go to TikTok and do the normal streaming. But when I
Yeah.
come to him, I do TTS.
Yeah,
But it's
TTS
good to have it anyway for when you
yeah,
leave,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But guys, what I wanted to say to you was about the jail thing.
Yeah, they're talking about the raids, bro. How they were raiding the jails, the prison raids.
The what? The
The
raids?
riots or
Yeah,
raids,
yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
riots, and then they bring in the raids, and they segregated all the yards in Goulburn, and this goes pretty much the same as the gang unit there, and everyone that gets involved in gangs goes straight to the gang unit, you know? If you're in a gang or if you're a terrorist, you go straight to Supermax, you know? Me, I was always in Segregation and Goulburn, not because of those reasons, because I was always had allegations of bringing in drugs, you know? So yeah,
Dude,
there's
that's
that.
fucked, man. Just off allegations, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucked, bro.
When they know that you're doing something and they can't catch you for it, if they catch you for it, they'll just give you a 2-week punishment or a month punishment. But if they get you on allegations, it burns them that they can't get evidence on you to convict you, so they punish you 3 months more.
Bro, what about the time-
without a control order, without evidence, without
Bro,
anything?
what about the time when they bashing the segregation, bro? Getting bashed into segregation.
Yeah, Scotty Simpson, he
Bro.
died. They killed him.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah, the squad killed Scotty Simpson
Fuck,
in
man.
the fucking in the what do you call it, in the squad cells. And his mum went to Four Corners on ABC, done a big documentary about it, about how
Damn,
the squad
they
killed
bashed
him.
him to death. Like,
Yeah,
fuck, bro.
And then they said not
Pussy
guilty.
guys, yeah.
There's no cameras in there, so I got away with that, you know, like that. Yeah. How long we been going for?
39 minutes.
39 minutes, yeah. I think 'cause he's got to go soon. Yeah, we have to wrap it up. He's got to go
right,
soon.
right.
But
We do like another 20 minutes or not 3 minutes.
we'll do another 10
Yeah,
minutes,
another
yeah, no worries.
10, yeah.
All right, so because he's got to go soon, he's got work.
Yeah, like,
He's got work tomorrow.
don't know, okay.
It's 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes, that's it. All right, listen, so questions, go for the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
10 minutes, go. You too, Glenn, and you too, bro.
Yeah,
Ask
like-
me questions, fine.
Yeah, bro. So like, what were you like thinking about like the most like when you were like bored? When you say you were bored one day, you did like nothing to do. Like, what were you thinking of? Like, oh my god, like I can't wait to like planning this when I get out, or
Bro,
meditation, or
it's
mindfulness,
severe mental draining, severe mental illness, severe. Is that what was your
Yeah,
question?
yeah, how are you feeling,
You're
bro?
bored,
Like,
severe mental
yeah,
illness,
like,
severe
when you're
depression,
bored, what were you thinking of?
Autism was all over the place. It's the worst. You can't get your medications. No one gives
They
a
don't
fuck
give
about
you
you in
medication.
there.
What?
No one ever cares about you in there, bro. It's the worst place you could possibly go, bro. Trust me, bro. All you people doing crime or taking drugs right now, you're headed there. And I promise you, bro, you want to ease up on what you're doing, man. Especially if you've got a drug use and you're doing crime. You know, if you're doing drugs and you're in social media or something, I guess you're right, you know. But if you're doing crime and you're fucking you know, using drugs and all that and doing that.
What
You'd
did
be
you
fucked.
lose the most going to jail?
I also, the people want to know, man. What did you lose the most from going to jail?
What did I what?
What did you lose the most from jail?
Most? What do
Yeah.
you mean?
From going to jail.
I can rephrase it.
From going to jail,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
most thing I lost was number one, my family, my mum, my dad, my brothers, my sisters. Number one, I fucked their whole lives. I destroyed their whole lives, and I made my life their life. So I became a burden on them. You know what I mean? And I'm still one till now, and I'm still trying. It's a great question, bro. I'm still trying to rectify the damage I've done to my parents. And anyone out there on social media that knows me as a criminal back then and knows me doing content now and me doing so great should be proud of me, even if you hate me, man, because I changed my life and I turned it
I see the
around.
big turnaround in you.
Yeah,
You got a big turnaround.
massive,
No doubt.
massive. My temper's still very
And
bad,
what your
but
words are now,
Yeah.
wow.
my words are coming out
Wow.
freely, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, the more educated, more bigger words are coming out. You know why? Because I'm not using the drugs. Are not. If I was using now, I'd be all over the shop.
Alright.
Oh, the people want to know, what was it like the first time you dropped the soap?
Right up the wazoo, bro. Fuck that, bro. I've never died when that happened. That'd be the worst. Maybe hit me, he dropped the soap.
Another 5 minutes.
Yeah, you're in this party. How do you think you're going, Joe?
Yeah, I had like
You got a big temper, bro. He's off his head. He's crazy. He's done something, bro. You know, when I first met him, I wasn't watching anything of his. But since he's left me, I put he's there. I've been at home. I've been bored, so I've been sitting down because I like him now a lot more. Patches like that.
Bigger questions.
And he's rapping with the sheep behind him because he used to sheep shit.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, bro, it's hilarious, bro. I died laughing, bro.
Final question, bro. Like, what?
And then he's running away from security with like a Lulu with a hat on like that, and he's running away from security. That was the best.
Okay, final question, dude. What was your worst moment and your best moment in prison?
What was my worst moment?
And your best, and your best,
Worst moment and best
and
moment.
your best moment, yeah, in prison.
Worst moment, obviously, would be getting jumped and getting fucking, you know, like jumped from 3-4 boys. It's happened once or twice. That would probably be the worst because you can't defend yourself with 3-4 people coming at you from everywhere, you know. And that happens. But people look down on the people that did it, and then we got them back when my boys came to the jail and turned around a bit later. Karma is like that, and then we got those same boys back and jumped them back. It's just tit for tat in jail. But that was the worst thing because I couldn't control the scenario because I got jumped by multiple people for drugs because they wanted what I had, you know, and they didn't get it. Anyway, so that and the best, was that the worst thing?
And the best, and
the best thing was getting out of jail.
Oh, good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, fucking hell. Guys, thank you so much for joining us for another episode. I just want to say to all you die-hard fans, and I know there's a lot of you that will like the shooting, the stabbing, the bashing, the this, that. We can't do that every episode, guys. We'll do that on the next episode. I've got a big humdinger of shootings and tit-for-tat wars. Not all about me, mostly about other people, and some about me. But that'll be the next episode. And for this one, it was more about people from Spidey's following. Not all of them are accustomed to violence and stuff like that. So I wanted to deliver to his viewers. This episode was special from my brother. My brother Nav said to me, bro, his viewers aren't all about violence and that. He goes, you can't just, I just rang him and see me talking to him in the toilet. He goes, why don't you drop something a bit different on them where you educate them about the jail and tell them so that their kids watching it with them will go, oh mum, I don't want to go there. But I don't want, you know, sit in that cell or, you know, smell that cunt or drop the soap or whatever. Bro, to all you young kids out there, you go to jail and you're getting bashed, stabbed, probably raped. Over and out. Slammer King, third episode, over and done. Thank you so much, Spotty Saran. I love you, my brother. Thank you, Glenn. You're a king. And thank you, my brother. I love you. Share it like it. All done.